Morning and welcome here to CSL Cape Coral. Time now for meditation. My name is Karen Gidley and I am a licensed practitioner here, and it's my honor to do the meditation this morning. So if you take this time now to find a comfortable position and close your eyes or gaze downward to the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. And then take a nice deep breath in and let it out nice and slowly. And take another breath in, and as you inhale, hold it for about the count of 6 and release. And repeat one more time. And make a mental note of any places in your physical body that may be holding on to the tension or pressure. And breathe into those areas. And feel the tension release on your exhale. And now, with your normal breath, just imagine in your mind's eye any color red. Any red object. And now imagine a spiral of light, that same red shade. See or feel that red spiral of energy pulsating at the base of your spine. And breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let it remain alive and vibrant as you. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine an orange object, anything orange. And imagine a spiral of light in that same orange shade. And see or feel that orange spiral of energy pulsating in the reproductive organ area of your spine. Breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let the orange remain as you. Now imagine in your mind's eye any yellow object. And feel the spiral of light. Imagine that spiral of light in the same yellow shade. See or feel that yellow spiral of energy pulsating in the belly button area of your spine. Breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let the yellow remain as you imagine your mind's eye any green object. And imagine a spiral of light in that same green shade. And feel that spiral of energy pulsating in the area of your heart. Breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let the green light remain as you imagine in your mind's eye any blue object. Now imagine a spiral of light in that same blue shade. See or feel that blue spiral of energy pulsating into the throat chakra. And breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let that color remain with you, that blue. And imagine in your eye, your third eye, a red-blue color. It's an indigo. And imagine a spiral of light in that same indigo shade. And see or feel the indigo spiral of energy pulsating in the third eye area of your brow. Breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let the indigo remain as you imagine in your mind's eye any violet object. Now imagine a spiral of light in that same violet shade. And see or feel that violet spiral of energy pulsating at the top or crown of your head. Breathe into it and make it more vivid. And let the violet remain. Now take an imaginary step back and view your spiritual body as the beautiful rainbow that you are. A pulsating rainbow of light that is able to feel a oneness with all life in the universe. Take another slow, deep breath and find yourself in a magical summer woods. It's warm outside, so you have on a bathing suit that can feel the cool earth beneath your bare feet. You are walking on a cleared dirt path beneath the beautiful tall trees, and you're in shade except for a few rays of sunshine that filter in through the branches and leaves. There are hills throughout this forest, and you can see a few animals scurrying about. If you look up in the trees, you'll see a few birds of the forest flying from one tree to the other, and occasionally touching ground just beyond your reach. Continue walking on your path and notice anything in the surroundings that attract you. Imagine yourself coming into a cave, and there's a small chamber in this cave onto the right side of the cave, and this is where you can take a pillow and a crystal with you. The chamber glows from an ultraviolet flame that has no heat. This flame will cleanse any unwanted energy from your belongings and then charge them with enhanced life and energy to be used as aids for your dream work. The crystal that you have is charged to stimulate your connection to the universe, enabling you to have any information you need to aid you through your dreams. And with this crystal, there's an ultraviolet flame light that reflects from your crystal directly to your third eye. And this is an added blessing to stimulate you and your experiences. Now take a moment as you exit the cave and once more feel the earth beneath your feet, grounding and nourishing your spirit. Glance down at your crystal in your hand. And just know that it remains perfect for you. And when you are ready, bring yourself back into your seat, just knowing that it's a beautiful, perfect day. Bringing your awareness to your body. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. And thank you for being here this morning. This completes the meditation, And we will come back together at 10:30 for the Sunday celebration. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, hello. So welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral, and our Sunday celebration, where we are here celebrating your magnificence. How wonderful is that? Yeah. And to get us started, the Big Love Band is going to rock us, like hopefully up on our feet. So give them a big hand.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, well, some of the kind of more the smaller love band today are some of our band
We're a
members.
little big love band.
Are still healing and taking some time off. So please stand with us and help us get that energy flowing with some
Sing
fun
along.
songs.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
My soul is welcome here.
Oh yeah,
My soul is welcome
I
here.
said my soul.
My soul is welcome here.
welcome here.
My soul is welcome here.
Oh, my soul
My soul
is welcome here.
My soul is welcome here.
My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here.
Woo! Well, I can't believe how big you guys filled up your space over there. That is so awesome. Isn't this a great place to be? Yeah. Ernest Holmes is the founder of our philosophy here that we teach, the universal truths found in all spiritual teaching, both traditional and contemporary. So that means, all the way back to the Bible and even back further than that, the Upanishads, all the way forward to Louise Hay and Deepak Chopra. And we just love to study truth here. So please visit our website at cslcapecoral.org for information on our upcoming events. We do lots of stuff here to submit a prayer request. We'd love to hold you in prayer, or to send us your comments and questions. And we just want to be in touch with you, so please do so. And now we're going to have, oh, no, we're not. We're going to actually let you know what's going on over here in the corner first. Karen Gidley, who, if you were blessed enough to make it on time for the meditation this morning, was absolutely awesome. And now she is not over there napping. She is holding a high consciousness in meditation for the unfolding of this service and everyone here and beyond. So thank you so much to Karen for doing that for us today. And now we are going to have another amazing song from our Big Love duo.
All right, well, this one's going to be YouTube's pretty amazing. You can find anything these days, right? So follow along. I think a lot of you might know this song, and all the words will be displayed on the screen for you.
If this life is one night, why do we lay all these traps? We put them right in our path when we just wanna be free. I will not waste my days making up all kinds of ways to worry about all the things that will not happen to me. So I just let go. What I know I don't know, and I know I only do this by living the moment, living my life, easy and breezy, peace in my mind, peace in my heart, peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home. I'm living in the moment. I'm letting myself off the hook for things that I've done. I let my past go past, and now I'm having more fun. I'm letting go of the thoughts that do not make me strong, and I believe this way can be the same for everyone. And if I fall asleep, I know you'll be the one who always reminds me. Live in the moment, living my life, easy and breezy, peace in my mind, got peace in my heart, peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home. I can't walk through life facing backward. I have tried once more to make sure I would deny the future that I was searching for. Spun around and hurt no more. I'm living in the moment, living my life, easy and breezy, peace in my mind, peace in my heart, peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home. I'm living in the moment, I'm living my life, just taking it easy. Peace in my heart, got peace in my heart, I got peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home. I'm living in the moment, living my life. It's easy and breezy, peace in my mind, peace in my heart, got peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home. I'm living in the moment.
Give them some extra love today. Woo. So thank you for remaining standing. This is the time when we do our blessing. So rub some energy into those hands and reach out and repeat these words with me on the screen. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We know who you truly are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. We appreciate you, we love you, and we are thankful you are here. Welcome to the center, everybody. And without further ado, Cassie is going to sing us a lovely song, warming up this space for her mother who is speaking today. So please welcome Cassie.
All right, so the theme is purpose with passion. Or is that right? Did I say it backwards? I guess passion with purpose works too, right? So open up to what those are today. When a step seems too hard to take, every turn feels like a big mistake, makes you want to close your eyes and hide. Trust yourself, even if you're scared. Don't give up, don't give in to fear. All the strength you seek, you'll find inside.
So at this time, it's time for any of our young people wishing to attend our youth program. They're free to go to their classroom. We got lots of little young peoples today. And hooray that we are keeping that youth program going. So spread the word. We got stuff going on here. So please, it is my pleasure to introduce our lovely practitioner, Valerie Data, up to give us our reading and prayer today.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you all. So, the theme for the month is my passion, my purpose. And this week's theme is percolating your passion with purpose. So, I thought, that's an interesting sentence. Why not look up the words through Google? Percolating. The obvious use of it for us is with a coffee pot. It reveals the action of a liquid slowly filtering through a porous substance, water through coffee grounds. But percolating, a deeper meaning, is the action of a feeling or idea spreading slowly through actions taken. So keep that in mind. Passion, from Merriam-Webster website. It refers to a strong feeling of enthusiasm or excitement, either for something or about doing something. Passions are often something we would love to do constantly. I think we'd all agree. Oprah Winfrey said, "Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you." Passion in life is characterized by the willingness to suffer about something you care about. If you care about something, you'll put in 3 times the effort. This website also mentions people we've heard about, like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, or Nelson Mandela, to name a few. Okay, lastly, purpose. From the Roger K. Allen website. Your purpose can be thought of as your reason for being and defines the contribution you want to make to the world. It connects you with something bigger than yourself by helping you to focus on a larger good. And from the Scottsdale Community website, when you have a sense of purpose, you tend to have an increased optimism, resiliency, and hope. So I've interpreted this title to mean moving your loving energy consistently and intentionally through actions which impact the world for good. Well, I needed to translate that sentence myself, you know? Thank you. So at this time, let's go ahead and hold the light for someone or a situation. So we'll take a few moments in the quiet. And so now, recognizing the one infinite divine intelligence, that divine essence of me and everyone, I'm recognizing that the situation or person held up in the light is blessed by the truth of their being, one infinite divine essence. And so we trust the truth. We know that all resolves for the highest and best good. And it is with gratitude and joy that I bless this celebration today, knowing everything is at hand for each person to open their heart and mind, to expand their understanding, to receive the gift of today's celebration. So I bless it all, and we can anchor this in prayer by saying, "And so it is." Malika Dabi, religious science practitioner. She's a licensed practitioner who is currently enrolled in the Center for Spiritual Living Ministerial School to become a reverend. She grew up in South India and in the late 1970s moved to Maryland and then eventually to Southwest Florida, where she resides today. Malika has served as the past president and a key facilitator and teacher of the Mary Morrissey Prosperity Plus programs. She also owns and operates a bookkeeping and QuickBooks software training business where she helps local business leaders achieve sound financial management. Malika's mission is to help others raise their level of prosperity consciousness. So it's with great pleasure and joy and gratitude, please welcome Malika to the stage.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Big Love Band, for wonderful music. This month theme, as you heard, it is My Passion, My Purpose. And today's topic is percolating your passion with purpose. Last week, Reverend Chris started us with a question. What is your passion? And I'm going to build on that today. Like Valerie said, I was doing a Google, what is percolating? You know, first thing comes to mind is coffee. And I'm glad Google agrees with me in that way. I was thinking about the word percolation, like Valerie's already set the stage for me, is water and coffee. So these modern days, I think we don't think about too much about how coffee's really made. We just hurry in a way. You know, some of us, including me, we run to a fast food place and get a cup of coffee. You know, it happens really quickly. But as I was thinking about it, when I grew up in India, my grandmother would send me to the coffee place with a canister and a recipe and money. So as you walk into the store, you hand the canister, stainless steel canister, and the money and the recipe. And the recipe calls for a certain types of beans. It is a combination of maybe 2 or 3 beans comes together. It's raw beans. It usually goes into a roaster, and it gets, while they're preparing this, you just have to sit and wait. And once it's roasted, then it goes into a grinder. Even there, you have to specify what size of the grain you want. And they set the machine up and make the perfect ground for your family. That was the recipe that we used. And I don't think we think about that process very much these days. We are able to just go to the store and buy a coffee that it's already prepared for us. And that's not where it stopped. We didn't have this Mr. Coffee machine or all this special espresso machine, and my daughter has one of these elaborate machines that you can make latte and all that. We didn't have that. My grandmother would have to wake up real early in the morning, and she'll have to boil the water, then she'll have to add the coffee ground, wait for it a certain minute. I don't even remember how long she waited. Wait for that to cook. Then she would take that and pour it through a cheesecloth to take the grounds out. Then the coffee's ready for serving. Well, it doesn't stop there because everybody's flavor is different, isn't it? So that relates to me with the passion and purpose. Each of us have a different passion, different purpose. My passion and purpose is not the same as yours. And your passion and purpose does not relate to my life. So everybody's coffee, in this particular case, some of us like coffee with cream and sugar, and some of the family members just like the cream, and others in the family were very content with just black coffee. So this analogy that I was thinking about, it related how this whole process, it takes a process to produce that perfect cup of coffee for each of us, and then that is called life. So what is your perfect cup of coffee that produces your perfect life? So as I was thinking about this and analyzing it, I realized that there's the other process. It is also, there is the coffee and beans, the ground, doesn't come together without the heat. So there is something that has to happen, and that is called pain. And some of us in life don't move without pain. Without pain, our passion and purpose really doesn't turns into the life that we really would love to live. So I would like to share a couple of quotes with you today. And the first one is from Henry David Thoreau. I learned this, at least by my experiment, he says. So the word experiment also, very interesting. Our life is very experimental, isn't it? None of us were birthed with the manual how we're going to live our life. So this quote really resonated with me. So I wanted to share this. I learned this at least by my experiment, that if you advance confidently in the direction of his dream, his or her dream, and endeavor to live the life which he or she has imagined, he or she will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. The second quote I've chosen to share with you today is, the pain pushes you until the vision pulls you, from Michael Beckwith. He is one of the New Thought leader, spiritual director of Agape Center in California. So the pain is what pushes us. And so the story that I want to share with you about the pain that I had in my life, there were many pains. I didn't learn quickly. This phrase wasn't in my life until, in my last 10 years in this teaching that I have learned this message. In the past, when I was in my late 40s, I was living in Maryland, and I was with the same company for 17 years. And my husband worked for the same company. He was with them for 15 years. And it was a family-owned company. So we loved working there because we went to work to like we're going to a family. It wasn't felt like, work at all, in my opinion. Well, all of a sudden, we heard the company sold. So we became part of one of 10 bigger organizations. You know what that happens when consolidation goes on. Our job became unsecured. because they were trying to share the job responsibility instead of each of us doing the same thing in different location, which makes sense for a corporation, but for us, we felt like we had all the eggs in one basket. If both of us lost our job, we're not in a good place. So I started thinking about, okay, what can we do? So I said, you stay there. He likes doing what he was doing. Even though he was a little annoyed with the job is changing for him too. I decided I'm going to go and look for a job. When I did that, I decided to talk to a very close friend of mine who does a similar job like me. And I went and asked her, I would love to apply for a job in your company. So how can I make that? How can I do that? And she looked at me and said, oh no, we don't hire anyone who don't have a college education. How many times you have heard somebody say that to you? I turned that limitation into an invitation for me. I decided I'm going to open my own company. I'm going to become self-employed and a consultant. And know that I have no idea at this time how to even start a business, how to run a business, or anything like that. That's what came up to me. So I decided that was going to be my path. So not only my job was in a situation like that, I realized after looking up to that at that moment, I was not even happy living in Maryland. I was starting to, the cold wasn't really friendly to me. I've been living there about 20 years. Winter is, you have to spend a half hour before you leave your work, when you want to leave for work, because you got to clean your car and clean the driveway. You got to take extra time to drive on the street. It all just becomes like really, and you got to wear like 5 layers of clothes before you get out of this. This was just, in back of my mind, my passion was, it wouldn't be wonderful to live in a warmer climate where I don't have to do all this extra effort to do this. That also was a pain for me. Our neighborhood also was starting to go down a hill. It was not safe. And my daughter Cassie was at the time only 10 years old. I didn't feel safe living in that neighborhood. So as I was thinking about all this, these are the pain that was just pushing me. I was not making decisions or creating a vision that I wanted to live my life, but there was pain behind this. And as I was making these smaller steps to decide what I wanted to do, you wouldn't believe a phone call comes from Brother Kevin, and some of you have met him here, my brother-in-law. He called and said, I'm moving to Cape Coral, Florida. Would you be interested in moving there? And he was going to start his own business. That was the door that opened for us. Fast forward, within 6 months, we sold our house, we gave notice to our job, we put a deposit on a duplex in Cape Coral. It was on the water. My dream came true. And I found a nice A-grade school, elementary school system for my daughter with no challenges there. So we moved here. So my invitation to you all to think about, life pushes us with pain. And if we don't have a vision, don't look at your life pain as a victim standpoint or anything like that. We need to stop and say, what is this pain is pushing us to do something better, something different, something that we need to do. That's the life, like percolating that coffee, that perfect coffee for your life is what I wanted to share with you today. And the tips I wanted to give you is, if you have a vision, that's wonderful, because vision will pull you to the right direction. If you don't have a vision, you have a pain, I have a suggestion for you. If you take a piece of paper and fold it in half, it was suggested by a friend. In one side of the paper, write the word pain on the top. And the other side, just write the word vision. And what you do, you write down all the pain that's causing you in your life right this moment, that you don't like, you don't want, the lack, the limitation, all that. And normally, I like to, if you're in the practice of meditation and prayer, normally I like to take a pause and just pray and meditate on that for a few minutes, and then turn the page around. Write down all the things that you would love to see in your life. The abundance that you wanted to receive, the loving relationship you would love to have, the perfect job that would get you out of bed every morning and love to be there in the morning, not dragging ourselves to work. So write all that down. And I wanted to also remind that Reverend Chris was talking about it last week. Passion doesn't apply to one area of our life. Passion really has to balance with all areas of our life. It has to be our relationship area. It has to be our money. It has to be the creative expression we do. It has to concise of all areas. So once you write that all down, the last step you want to do is turn around to that page that created all that pain for you. Take a red mark and just cross it off. And just let it go. And be grateful for that, because these pain are the one brought us to this moment. Without my pain in that job and my discomfort with the winter weather and the area that I lived kind of not being friendly anymore, not feeling safe, those are the pain really allowed me to push myself to be in Florida. It would have never happened if I would have just sat there and planned every step of the way, making sure everything is coming together. And sometimes this pain, it really helps us. We didn't have a job when we got here. Within 1 week, I had my first project. And so those were the caveat. I had never even imagined it was going to, how long it's going to take. But within 1 week, I had my first project in Naples. Within 2 weeks, my husband started working. And within 3 weeks, Cassie started at her school. And things were just, my first birthday that I celebrated here, my 50th birthday, was in Florida. That was my dream come true. I was wearing shorts and t-shirts on my birthday instead of winter upstairs. My birthday is on the 27th of December. It is always cold. So that was the best birthday present I could ever receive for myself. So that's the tip I would like to leave for you. So the other tip I'd like to mention is we have practitioners here, and if you are not able to figure out your passion and your purpose, we're always available to talk to you about helping you, to guide you, to navigate through. We are not going to be the one, the naysayer. You can't go do that. We're the ones going to be behind you to coach you and push you in that direction of living your dream. So what is that perfect cup of coffee that you are percolating in your life? And I would like to take this into a prayer. So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And I found this prayer in our Science of Mind magazine that I'm going to read to you. It is perfect for today's message. In this moment, right here, right now, there is a complete recognition, a deep awareness of one life, one power, one presence, one love, that which is always, that which unfolds and perfection moves as its highest potentiality, and it causes us divine purpose. Spirit moves as infinite intelligence, divine right action and divine right order. Spirit is on purpose all the time as abundance, beauty, creativity, wholeness, peace, boundless love, and much more. As I know that is one life is me, I know that I am the I am. I am an individualized expression, full as abundance, beauty, creativity, wholeness, infinite intelligence, and boundless love. I live, move, and have my being as this divine expression. I speak the ultimate word for me right here, right now. I confidently declare and claim that I unfold my highest potentiality and purpose. I live in the flow of my passion, everything that lights up being me, joy, and make my heart sing from the rooftops. This is the truth and reality of my life right now. As I constantly move in the direction of my passion and purpose, I am fully supported, protected, and prosper in limitless ways. As I stake this claim and declare wholeheartedly, I live the life of my passion and my purpose. The universal law responds in the greatest expectancy and gratitude that I release these words into the joy, knowing all this is so. Amen, and so it is. Thank you. This is our sacred tithing time. We offer many ways and make it very easy for you to participate in the circulation of the law. And I'd like to take this moment to thank all of you who give your time and your talent and your treasure to this center. You can text your tithe using telephone number 239-320-3820, or you can send it through PayPal@cslcapecoral.org, or the easiest way is go to the website, cslcapecoral.org, and press that donate button. You can also mail us a check at the address 406 Southeast 24th Avenue, Cape Coral, Florida 33990. And if you are joining us in person and you are contributing today, our ushers are coming by, Bea and Debbie, and you can place your tithe in the basket. So we have a tithing affirmation, if you would join me with that. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously. I live in the flow of bountiful good.
Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good. Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we are Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good.
Thank you, Ralph. So we take this moment, bless the giver and the gift, and recognizing that law of circulation is always in action, always here, always available to each and every one of us. And we bless all that is unfolding at this center, and this financial flow is serving us to serve the greater good of this community and beyond. I am in great gratitude to receive this for our center, and I release these words knowing it is so, and join me by saying, and so it is. Now I let Linda take over.
Let's give Malika some more love. Woo! Amazing. I realize I'm up here without the clicker. You're going to click for me? Okay. So I am your living invitation to all these cool things that are coming up on the screen here. We do lots of things here at the center, and we want you to join us. In fact, this week, we just had a game night. Wasn't it fun? We had yeah, woo! Alex was our, yes, he, what was that game that we played? Family Feud, yes, and categories, yes, they rocked it this week, and I learned a new game, and it was very, very fun. So please visit our website at cslcapecoral.org to check out all these wonderful events and to sign up for them. And we want to give a special thank you to Phyllis, Valerie, and Patty for their continued dedication to our center's beautification team and their efforts on Wednesday evening. And I'd just like to point out, too, they are lovely ladies to hang out with, so you might want to come out and help beautify with them, because it's not just doing something for the center, it will bring so much to your heart, so I highly recommend it. And also, another special thank you to Jeff Destillo and to Vic Costantin. They contributed an amazing, beautiful ping pong table, which we also played on Friday night, and fun was had by all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Our game night will never be the same. Yay. Next Beautification Day is on Saturday, August 19th from 8 to 10. We're doing a little bit earlier in the morning because it gets hot out there. So please join us and put that on your calendar today. And don't forget, potluck is the fourth Sunday. Enjoy fellowship and stay for lunch. We also have our community meeting that day. And even if you don't have something to bring, stay anyways, because we always have plenty of food. I always make extra, and there's a couple other people who do too. So on Thursday evenings, we have our exciting new meeting, the 11-Step Meditation, which I've heard is extremely popular and well visited. It is a 20-minute silent meditation, 20-minute speaker, and 11th step in their experience, and a 20-minute open discussion. So please do join us for that on Thursday evenings. And midweek tune-up is on Wednesdays also at noon, and it is in our lobby right now for the heat of the summer, so we don't melt outside, and unless it turns out to be a nice day, and then they do it out under the trees. And we're also, I think we're going to be sending out something, a questionnaire soon for seeing what you'd like to see in midweek tune-up. And I'm also proposing to do one in the evening that's more of a vibrational tune-up than a discussion. So look for that happening. And what do we got up next? Yes, as Malika said today, please join the practitioners up here for prayer. We love to pray with you. And I'm telling you from my own personal experience that I use prayer still regularly. Us practitioners, we pray together, and prayer is everything. So please utilize this great thing that happens here at this center, because we don't just pray with you today, we hold you in prayer and in our consciousness. So please do utilize that and meet us up here after service. And is that it today? Is that it? Okay. So we're going to close out today with some more love from the Big Love Duo. And I just want to leave with something that stuck out with me today from Malika. I want to challenge everybody to take that paper this week and fold it in half and to do that spiritual work so we can just all push forward and become amazing like Malika and so many other people here at the center. Okay, so please take us out.
All right, we're going to end with
I think y'all know
our
this.
favorite. Yeah, because we just did it. Yeah.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
My soul is welcome here.
Oh, yeah.
My soul is welcome here.
I said my soul,
is welcome
is welcome here.
My soul is welcome here.
My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Everybody have a wonderful week.